Rondo, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pump ain't no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first.
See, this is the thing about fantasy, dog. And it's crazy starting a pod with fantasy, but I just gotta tell you. I was just telling Boss this. You can't win every week. Like some weeks, like this week right here, I got like, so when you drafting, niggas don't even know when you drafting that it show you the players' bye weeks because you're supposed to draft based on that, so you don't have to sacrifice a week. But if it's too many players with the same bye week and you want to create this fire-ass team, you're gonna have to expect to lose twice that year. Like this week right here, bro, I think I'm projected to score like 90 points, bro. Yeah. Because goddamn, I ain't gonna lie, I got too many players on the same team.
A lot of my players is out this week too, but
yeah,
I had to swap them around.
Yeah, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm not fucking my team up. I'm gonna put as many players as I can on the bench, and I'm gonna draft as many players as I can without fucking my team up. And if I lose, I lose. Then all the niggas that I pick up this week, I'm just gonna drop them niggas next week.
I feel you.
But that game last night, I didn't expect that game to be like that last night. So
who played last night?
The Packers and the Titans.
Oh, the Titans.
Yeah.
Titans.
Derrick Henry did pretty decent, so I got a couple points off of that.
And Titans beat the Packers, right?
I fell asleep.
I think they beat them. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They beat them.
Oh yeah, I think they beat them by like 10. Aaron Rodgers was playing like shit, but he had some decent fantasy points for once, not too many. But he had like 2 touchdowns to Watson, which I was like, damn. Yeah, he had 19 fantasy points, which ain't really a lot. But Woods on Tennessee had 12.9. I had him on the bench. I was like, damn, I should have played that nigga instead of drafting all these back. Yeah. But King Henry had 25.36 points, including a passing touchdown. Bro, that nigga's one of the best. Excuse me, he is the best running back in the league. Number one.
Oh, yeah, right now, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's number one, bro. Niggas be trying to argue that shit. No, bro, he's number one, dog.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley is leading rushing, though, which is kind of weird.
Then I mean, it's not like really because his rookie year, he was the shit, too, but he caught that, what was it, ACL tear?
Yeah.
And he came back, wasn't so hot the next year, and then now he's back on his role, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, he had 2 down years.
Did he have 2 down years?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thought he had 1.
But yeah, man, another episode of Sit Down with Slim, man. We back. Episode 202. These episodes going fast as hell. I think this is 202. It might be 203 because I got an episode with Lucci I did. So I might have to include that too. But I might just drop that only on Patreon and just drop clips. So I guess this will be episode 202 because that's actually what I'm going to do. But anyway, what's going on though, bro?
Nah, shit, bro. Living, same old shit.
It's cold as fuck out here. My fucking heat just went out. I'm mad as hell. But that's life, bro. That's why I tell people, bro, everybody be bragging, talking about some, I own a home, bro. That shit overrated as fuck, bro. Owning a home is overrated, bro.
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, it is, but it ain't. Like,
you save money for the long term, but how many people are long-term thinkers? Like, let's be honest.
Not many.
How many, bro?
Not many.
Come on, dog. Long term, you save money, but short term, like people that okay, we're military kids, right? People that go to a different city and they know they're only going to be there for 4 years and buy a home, that's the stupidest shit in the world. That makes 0 sense. I know a lot of people that do that shit. Makes 0 sense. I don't know why they do it. The most overrated. I don't know, but I think, and this is going back to what I talked about last episode, I think some people just love chasing that sense of accomplishment. It's like that shit makes them feel good. Like, yeah, I just purchased my 3rd home. That makes them feel good. Or like somebody that has a bachelor's degree already and goes to get another bachelor's degree and be like, I have 2 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Some people just thirst for that sense of accomplishment. I mean, we all do it though, but some people do it to the 10th power.
Yeah, it's all about like, I don't know, some people just have like, we talk about it all the time. There's like, kind of like a matrix that people live in of like.
Oh, don't start that shit. You fucked me up last episode with that.
Nah, that's serious. It's just like what makes sense and what don't make sense.
Bruh, I've been talking about that shit ever since you said that shit. Like, bro, this matrix shit is even like deeper than what you was saying. Like, I was having a conversation with my dog Chuck, and I seen somebody that we knew that was like just came out of nowhere and just created like one of them little Twitch streaming shits. And you know, they have like a corporate job. And I was like, why the fuck would they do that? Yeah. And he told me, he was like, yeah, well, you know, niggas is getting paid off reels now. So niggas is just, you know, throwing some shit at the wall and seeing what stick. And I was like, bro, what the fuck would make a nigga with a 6-figure job wake up and be like, yeah, I'm going to just start a Twitch and I'm going to start streaming like academics. And he was like, nigga, that's the Matrix.
I mean,
that's the Matrix, nigga.
I guess, yeah.
It is, bro. What the fuck would make a nigga wake up and just want to do some shit like that for some money? And it's not even like you gonna get no money.
Not for money, but like just to do it, I do it. I mean,
no, bro. These niggas is doing this shit for money, bro. And bro, like what niggas is not showing is you probably not gonna get goddamn 100 million views a week. So if you get a couple thousand a week, nigga, they might pay you $10 a week.
I mean,
if you doing it for money, is that shit worth it? $10?
If you're doing it for money, it just depends. You just gotta be realistic with yourself. If you're not like somebody that people would actually follow, then why would you want to do it for money? If you're doing it for fun, that's on your own accord, so do it. There's somebody out there who would enjoy seeing it, but
no, these niggas do it for money.
Yeah, if they do it for money, then I don't know. Because I ain't never done it. I've thought about doing it, but I don't know. I just ain't never went there yet.
Bro, tell me about your hunting trip, though.
It was good, man. I had a lot of fucking fun, bro. Like, and not as in fun as in like what people would think of as fun. It's fun as in peace. Like, a lot of time by myself in a fucking tree stand with my fucking binoculars, just glassing a fucking tree line or, you know, glassing a hill, looking for deer. It was fun, bro. And I had a lot of time. We had a lot of times around the campfire at night because we stayed in like a lodge with like another couple of people. They were in there too. And
how was that staying with some random people?
It wasn't bad, but I'm not gonna say it was like great. You know, it's like because you know I don't know, bro. Like people just, especially us being only niggas there, so it's like kind of weird. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because Blue said niggas don't hunt.
Yeah, and that's what. And you know what's crazy, bro? We went to the Waffle House when we was out there too. One like morning before we went out or some shit, or one morning, regardless, just to get some breakfast. And we was in there, and the black lady was like, we was all dressed in camo and shit, and she was like, y'all niggas going hunting? And we was like, yeah. And she was like, I ain't never seen no black folks go hunting. And I was like, why is that a thing? Like, why do we feel like black people can't hunt? That shit weird.
Hey, so that nigga Blue right there.
What?
When that nigga was like,
no, that's the perception.
Only white people hunt for sport.
That's the perception. I know a lot of black people who hunt though.
Yeah, I do too. Especially where we went to school at. A lot of niggas hunt.
Yeah.
And you know, my whole family hunt. But bruh, I said this. I want you to keep talking about the trip too, but I said this before how I feel like everybody should only eat what they hunt at least one time in their lives.
Yeah.
Because, bro, we're so civilized, and don't get me wrong, like, you know, the more technology that we have is going to make life better, but it also takes a little bit of our humility away. Yeah. So, like, the other day, I posted a video, a bird got caught into my headlight, and I posted a video of me taking a bird out. And there was an ass of girls like, ew, that's fucking disgusting. And I was like, bro, I know you feed your kids chicken nuggets every day. Where the fuck you think them chicken nuggets come from?
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Yeah, and for the people listening, chicken nuggets ain't nothing but all the meat grinded up together into a fucking little nugget, and it's fried. That's all it is. It's the meat from the fucking legs, the thighs, the wings, whatever scrap from the bird.
All scrap meat.
All grinded up together into a fucking little nugget.
Yeah. The crazy part is, yeah, we was out there, bro. So the trip started. We driving up, right? Mm-hmm. And this shit is in like Riceville, Georgia, bro, which is like it's a small ass town, like not very many people.
Northern or southern?
It's an hour away from here, and I think it's going south.
It's only an hour from here?
An hour and a half, I think.
It's not bad.
I thought it was.
So
further.
It's towards like Macon.
I wouldn't even be able to tell you, bro. I was just in a car. You know me. I don't have no sense of direction.
Yeah, I got you.
So it's like. We went down there, bro. We driving down there, and I'm like, damn. Like, the whole time, you know, my dad, he just still think white people is racist and shit. And
yeah. I mean, that's his era, though.
Yeah, so he, like, think, like, that it's about to be some, like,
get out shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah, I think things should be fine. I think everything should be okay. And like he keeps saying some shit like, all right, now y'all make sure y'all keep y'all sidearms on you. Like we all had our pistols and shit. And like, and my nigga Darius and my cousin Mike brought their AR-15 just in case. I was like, bruh, like what? Why y'all think we going to war? Like,
hold on. First off, who's Darius?
Darius is my brother-in-law.
Okay,
Yeah.
So your brother-in-law and your cousin,
Yeah, my
brung
cousin
their
Mike.
ARs,
Yeah.
just in case the white people wanted to get wild and have
Yeah.
some Trayvon Martin shit going on.
Yeah.
They was just strapped and ready for war.
Yeah.
All right, so I got so many questions. I'm gonna try to limit them. How many people was in the loft with y'all?
So total, it was me, so us four,
Uh-huh.
a husband and a wife. They were on like a vacation, and he was just hunting during the day, and they go out to dinner at night. She just watched TV in the lodge, and then
Ooh, that's a bad ass vacation. Keep going.
yeah, she was bored as fuck.
I already
I
know
felt
it.
so bad for her because like every time we walk out, she want to talk, and we be like,
Hey, he a real nigga though.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a real nigga.
Yeah.
If you can convince your bitch to
Yeah.
go on a hunting trip
Yeah.
as a vacation, you a real nigga.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
And she's a very selfless human being.
Yeah,
Right,
but we
bro.
really gave
Claps
her,
to her,
like
bro.
we gave her the living room, like that was her hangout spot. Like we ain't bother her, you know what I'm saying? We was all nice to her.
Mm-hmm.
She just watched fucking the fucking Bernie Mac show and fucking
They were black.
no, they was white. But goddamn, it you know in the country it only got 10 channels. They
Yeah.
had like TBS. It was like TBS, so you'd be like,
Was the service bad?
oh, the phone service,
Yeah.
bro. I didn't get any phone service. I'm
Yeah, I
talking
think
about-
I text you a couple times.
Yeah, I
and
ain't
you
get
text me
any.
like 30 hours later.
Yeah, I ain't get any phone service out there, which was kind of peaceful.
Yeah.
Cause like I couldn't nobody get to me. But yeah, so she pretty much hung out on the couch the whole time. There was also a uncle and his nephew. The uncle was from California and the nephew was from Virginia, and they flew out and came.
So what's the
down.
head count? We at 8 right now?
We had 8 people in that lodge.
Okay.
Yeah, and then in our room we had 4 bunk beds. I slept on the top bunk, and my dad slept underneath my bunk. And then you know my brother Darius.
Old head couldn't get up there.
Yeah. So, you know, and then Darius and Mike, they had the other bunks. But goddamn, you know, Darius weighed like 350.
Yeah.
So they was like both too scared. And Mike weighed like 350.
Uh-oh.
So they was both too scared to get on the top bunk. So they just laid that bitch on the floor. And goddamn, Darius slept on the, he pulled the mattress off and just slept on the floor every night. And goddamn, because they were too scared. One of them niggas going sandwich the other nigga. That shit was so funny.
Hey, bro, we got, bro. You know the 600-pound life shit.
Yeah.
Nah, we got to do 300-pound life because a lot of niggas don't know. Niggas that weigh like 300 pounds, bro, they gonna do some struggles we don't even think about, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like he had to sleep on the floor because he was like, man, I wait. I don't know, bro. Like I don't want to kill Mike and shit. So I'm gonna just sleep on the floor. I was like, all right.
You know how big you got to be to worry about,
Yeah.
like, if you gonna sandwich a nigga on a bunk bed,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? For real.
Turn that nigga into a human jelly sandwich.
For real. I was like, yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I got up on my bunk. But yeah, it was pretty cool, bro. So we would get up in the morning. We get up at like 4 in the morning. Had to be out of the house by like 5. It's still dark, cold as a motherfucker outside. And we had a guide. We had our guys, Jesse and Jack. They was cool as hell, bro. Cause like my dad was on defense the whole time. Like, nah, I swear some shady shit. You know?
Oh yeah, bro. Hold on, let's go back real quick.
Yeah.
So you said it was 8 people in the house. Niggas had ARs. Bruh, how many bullets do you need for 8 people?
Not very many. And the funny part is,
What's
bruh,
the ARs? for?
honestly, all the white people only had their hunting rifles. They didn't
Yeah.
they didn't have a sidearm, like a
and y'all
nine.
niggas was walking around like the Wild
Scrap-
Wild West.
Scrap like a motherfucker. Scrap down to the goddamn teeth.
Y'all look like dickheads.
Nah, I mean, you couldn't really tell. We had our shits kind of concealed.
Oh, okay.
And they didn't know like what's in your gun bag. They just know you got a gun bag.
Because
yeah.
I'm picturing like y'all niggas open carrying
Oh,
everywhere
hell no.
y'all go, like the Wild Wild West.
Nah.
Y'all them niggas with
Young
the AR
Weldon,
scrapped across
Young
the
Weldon
back.
kept this shit like that, but I keep my shit tucked off. You know what I'm saying? Concealed. But goddamn, and everybody else did too. They just had their ARs and they have like a rifle bag that can carry 2. So they had a hunting rifle on one side and then a AR on the other side. So it didn't really look like, it just looked like, oh, he carrying his hunting rifle. But he really got the AR if he needed. But yeah,
Just in case you got to street sweep
Yeah.
some shit.
we got out there, bruh. Honestly, the layout was perfect. It's it's a great place. Lodge right on the water on the lake. You could fish all day if you wanted to. You could hunt.
That shit sound nice.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Just too
bro.
cold for a nigga like me, but you gotta hunt in the cold though.
Yeah, you definitely do. Because
Unless you a wild nigga like me who like hunting pigs.
Yeah, but it was definitely fun, bro. Had some great guides. Two good old boys, Jesse and Jack. You know they grew up like Southern as hell, but they're like one of them was 24 and the other one was my age, so they like younger.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they not on that racist shit. They just like Southern boys. You know what I'm saying? They just country as
They
fuck.
out there listening to Kodak Black and shit.
Yeah, they still like country music and all that shit. But they they know about black people and shit. It's not like it's like fucking 1950 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they was cool as fuck. My dad the whole time was just on defense. Like I know, like the first day ain't nobody get shit right. So he's like, man, I know they taking us to shitty spots because we black. And I was just like, because they'll like take you out in the morning, right? They'll drop you off on a dirt road and you got to walk like a half a mile to your stand. And it'd be dark as fuck. You don't know. You hear noises, coyotes.
So hold up. Just for the listeners, because I already know this, but so y'all went on a hunting trip basically with a group, and the group's job is to take you to hunting spots.
They're supposed to take you to the spots where they know they have seen deer and a potential at you getting an animal. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they would do.
If you pay your money, first off, how much is it? And if you pay your money and you don't get nothing, what do they reimburse you, or it's just like you just shit out of luck?
You just shit out of luck. Because hunting, this is what I learned about it. Hunting is truly hunting.
Correct.
Like people think it's like, oh, we're going on a hunting trip. We're all guaranteed to get this.
Yeah.
So now the package it was, you pay $1,200. You goddamn have a room to stay.
Per person?
You get a guide who will take you to spots where they know, they have trail cams everywhere. They've seen animals in this area. They go out, they put corn out, deer corn for bait and all that stuff. So they monitor these areas. They feed the population. They know what's in their areas. So they take you out to scope it. But catches, the shit is hunting, bro. It's like you might go out there. I went out there my first 2 days and I didn't see nothing. I saw squirrels. I saw birds. Might have saw a damn bobcat running across somewhere, but I never saw anything like worth like shooting at, like deer and all that stuff. No, not a hog, not a deer, nothing for my first 2 days. And my brother Darius, he saw a bunch of deer and just, and he actually took a couple of shots on some. And wind up wounding their ass. And they ain't never
somewhere dead as fuck right now.
That's what I'm saying. That shit was
They
fucked
died
up.
slow as hell.
That's another thing I learned about this hunting trip too, is to hunt ethically. Like, don't take a shot. Don't take a shot. You know you're gonna fuck up and miss, wind up wounding that animal, and then that animal winds up getting eaten by some coyote because it can't run. You know what I'm saying? Because you shot it in the ass, and now he just limping around in the forest and shit trying to survive.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta hunt ethically. And that was a big lesson I learned on this trip too.
A lot of people, that's kind of going to go over their head, like, what you mean by ethical hunting? Because, like, they're thinking, like, bro, you're out there trying to kill animals. How can you be respectful about killing something? But there is a way to be respectful.
Yeah, you want that death to be quick and painless. When you hit that deer right, and if you get a double lung shot or if you hit it in the heart, it goes out immediately. Doesn't even feel it. Goes down, it's done. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a human. You shoot a human, like, you be in so much shock, you go out. Like, you be done. You know what I'm saying? If you get shot in one of those, like vital organs. But, yeah, that's the hunting ethically, and especially, like, looking at the animal, knowing the age of the animal. You don't want to kill an animal that still has time to spread its, like, genes and grow the population and shit like that. You don't want to kill a young-ass buck with, like, 2 spikes on his head, and he's only a 50-pound buck. You know what I'm saying? You want to kill big animals who've been able to spread their genes, been through a few fights, and they're 5-6 years old. You take those big guys out. Those are the trophy bucks that people get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that you want to hunt for.
And a lot of people don't know that hunting is a little more difficult than they think it is. Like, there's some people that hunt for 5 years and never catch nothing. Not a buck, not a doe. Oh, okay. Keep going with what y'all caught to and explain, like, the difference between the buck and the doe.
Well, the buck is the one you see with the horns. That's the male. And then the doe is just the female. You're going to see more doe than you'll see bucks, simply because, well, one, bucks get hunted more. and they're way fucking smarter, bro. I didn't see one buck the whole time I was there.
Not one?
Not one. They're so fucking smart. They know people are hunting them, especially when hunting season comes around. They know what's going on. Like when them gunshots going off and their friends is falling beside them, they're like, oh shit, it's that time of the year. So they're on to you already. And we got there, I think we was trying to get there in the rut when they're like, all out there fucking and shit.
Yeah.
And the guys, the bucks, they brains be crazy. They'll walk out in the middle of nowhere just to get some pussy. They'll walk in the middle of the field, you know what I'm saying, just to get some ass. But that's when you want to go out there though, because that's when you're gonna see them. But we got in 2 weeks late after the rut, and we were at the end of the rut. So by that time they on game. So it's like we didn't really see many bucks. My dad,
Yeah, they done fucking.
yeah, exactly, exactly. They like, I done had enough. You know what I'm saying? That's when the new litter comes out and all that stuff. But my dad, he ended up getting a buck and a doe. His ass, lucky ass nigga. Young Weldon always gets goddamn. I don't know, bro. He just ordained by God to be the luckiest nigga, bro. He just always lucky on some shit.
Nah, if he see this, he gonna be like, not luck, player.
I know.
Skill.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing about hunting is hunting. You're not guaranteed to see shit. You're not guaranteed at all to see shit. But when you see something, you want to have your shot so dialed in that you can shoot that deer ethically and it goes down quick and painless. And I'll tell you what, me and Darius both didn't have that shit dialed in. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I shot my doe and she bled out for a little while. And I didn't hit her right. I hit her in by her stomach area or something. And she bled out for a little while. I felt so bad. I was watching her through the binoculars and shit. I was like, damn, she ain't dead yet. And then
Why you ain't shoot her again?
Huh?
Why you ain't shoot her again?
Because the angle she was at. She was laid over and she was flat, so I couldn't, there was nothing, unless I was just shooting her in the back or something, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, it was a learning experience. It was definitely a learning experience. And now I know, like, when you go hunt, make sure you are sighted in, make sure your scope is on point, make sure your gun is on point, because you do not want these animals to suffer when you hit them, bro. That's like the worst. It gives you the worst feeling. It really does, because it's like, damn.
Nah, you just a good guy.
No, like real shit. Yeah, all right, if you shoot something and like that shit just laying there and shit, like
Stab that nigga in the neck and keep it moving, Jack.
well, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like, damn, like I wanted it to be like that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to like you just taking all kind of shots on the shit, wetting it up.
With the shotgun
And plus,
and
yeah,
shit.
and then plus you ruining your meat, because that's what happened to mine. I missed some vital parts of my meat because I hit it in the wrong area.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But yeah, it was fun, bro. Had a great time. That's definitely gonna be a lifestyle for me now from now on. Like,
The redneck.
nah, just hunting. I like hunting.
Fighting and hunting.
Nah, just hunting.
What you doing with the meat?
I already cut it up. I processed it. I made some deer burger and tenderloin. I got some stew meat, all kinds of stuff.
You ain't gonna dehydrate none of it?
Nah, I don't have a dehydrator. My dad has one, but he's gonna make some deer jerky. I was trying to figure out how you make deer jerky without a dehydrator. They say you could do it in the oven, but that just sounds kind of bad to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So basically what you're telling me is we got to go to Young Weldon house and get some of this jerky.
To get some jerky. Yeah. And he got a big
How many pounds he got? Did he weigh
At
it
least-
after
at
he
least-
chopped it up?
I would tell you, bro, me and Darius could barely carry that cooler. I say it was about at least 400 pounds of meat.
God damn.
Yeah. And that's only 2 animals.
How much did the buck weigh?
How about 1 something? Like 160, 170. And
Them does were small as hell, though, huh?
no, the doe was about like 120. She was a big doe.
Okay.
So he had a good amount of meat, bro. Like a good amount.
That's crazy as hell, bro. That shit gonna be good too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I think people should definitely only eat what they hunt for at least a couple months, bro.
Yeah.
Just to give people a better understanding, because niggas out here thinking life is just so easy, just pulling up to McDonald's, getting a goddamn 10-piece chicken nugget and shit.
Yeah.
Not even understanding like what goes within that. And they like I said, they see a video like of me taking a bird out, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're on some Jeffrey Dahmer shit." Like, bro, that's not no Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Like, so, bro, what you think the girls would do if that happened to them? If the bird got stuck in their head, like,
They probably get some dude to do it. You know, girls get grossed out by stuff like that. So
That's what tripped me out about women too. Women, I was just talking about this last night. Women kick this whole independent shit.
Yeah.
And they just be talking about doing shit that humans are supposed to do. Like taking care of their kids, paying their bills. It's like, shawty, you're not like Miss Independent. Really, most of these bitches don't be independent anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like when you grow up with a real single mom, like no help, no family, none of that shit, you know what independence is. But anyway, back to the hunt trip. I ain't gonna lie, that shit sound like an episode of Atlanta.
What, the 100?
Yeah. It just do like it was supposed to be some crazy racist shit that was supposed to happen. So it could be a good Atlanta episode.
But it just never happened. That was what my dad was waiting for the whole time. I was like, I don't believe that'll happen. Because like me, at this certain point, like we always say, like most racism is gonna be covert. It's never gonna be overt.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Not like no over the top racist shit. Just like some subtle shit. Like the white boys wake up and y'all come in and they be like, y'all know who Kodak Black is? And y'all just looking like, what, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Bro, speaking of that, though, have you seen Atlanta? You seen the whole season?
I didn't really get the last episode, though.
Did you see it, though?
I watched it, but I don't get what it was about.
Hey, man.
And that was bad to end like that to me.
I'm going to be honest with you, bro.
What?
Worst show ending of all times. Worse than The Sopranos. Worse than any show, bro.
And they confirmed like that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it, bro.
That's weird to me because it's like it didn't like wrap anything up. It didn't like the only episode that gave me like some clarity was the episode with Van and
Yeah, see,
Ern
I feel like that was a necessary episode. I didn't like it, of course, because you know I'm not like into like love scenes.
No, but we needed to know that they was going at least
what was they doing?
Yeah, like what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? We need to know. Like, and I like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I believe in love and shit. Even though like I act the way I act sometimes with my girl and all that shit, but I do believe in like true love and all that stuff, like all the lovey-dovey shit. And I was happy that Ern finally came out and was like, because, you know, Ern kind of like, he blocked up like we are.
Yeah.
Like, he know he love his bitch, but, like, he ain't going to say nothing. He just going to keep that shit moving.
He don't really know how to express it correctly.
Yeah, like, and that's a lot of men.
Yeah.
You know
I can admit I'm definitely like that, bro.
You ain't even got to be no tough guy to be like that. It's like, I'm the same way. I'm very blocked off when it comes to that lovey-dovey shit.
But, you know, that's a defense mechanism that we use.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we scared as fuck of being hurt. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I done seen niggas hurt, and I'm scared as shit.
I don't want to be like that.
Nigga, I ain't never felt like that. I don't even want to feel that shit.
Hell no.
Like, niggas be running around here like chickens with the head cut off. Like, bro, one time I seen this nigga Damo. And we gonna get back to Atlanta, my bad. I know I do this all the time. But one time I seen this nigga Damo jump in the car and at like 2, 3 in the morning, drunk as fuck. He begged Greasy to drive him. Jumps in the car, goes to his girl house, and just sits outside her house till like 5, 6 in the morning.
That's a little weird.
See what I'm saying? And she finally, like, she doesn't answer the phone. He goes and bangs on her window.
You talking about the one he dating now?
Nah,
he was dating?
Nah, you know.
It was a while ago?
Yeah, you know, the waterhead one.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember them times. God
Yeah.
damn.
I seen his cousin do that too. One time me and his cousin was drunk at his dad's house, and he was like, hey, bro, rob me real quick. And his girl was working at like a Blimpies. We was kids. She was working at like a Blimpies. And he just pulled up and just sat in the car and stared. And I'm so drunk, I pass out and go to sleep. Okay, I'm lying. I was drinking lean. So I pass out and go to sleep. And I wake up like 2 hours later, and this nigga just staring at her through the window. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah, bro, that's the type of shit niggas do. Like, I don't know. Is that love, though?
You gotta, love is just.
You don't know neither.
No, the thing is like love is such a complex word. It's like, how can you say that's love when at the end of the day, it's like you want to just possess somebody? It's like, I don't know if love necessarily equates to possession or like wanting to own somebody. I don't know. But I know love can make you want to feel like that, but that's not I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to feel.
That's definitely not the smart way of going about it. And I don't know, bro. Sometimes I be feeling like I don't know what love is, just simply for the fact that the people around me do things that I would never fucking do in a million years. But then again, it's like I also think differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things where it's like, if some crazy shit is going on within my relationship, I'm one of them type people, like, I don't even want to find out until it makes itself through, to the forefront. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, if that's what you want to do, you do that shit on your time. But like, I don't too much, and that's when, that's when somebody else was here, they'll be like, yeah, this nigga Slim a bitch ass nigga. He a nigga that's gonna get cheated on. Bruh, honestly, LeBron can get cheated on. I don't know why niggas think they such, different type of niggas where they can't get cheated on, bro. Anybody can get cheated on, and that shit's not like the worst shit in the world, like getting cheated on. I don't know why niggas think that shit. But anyway, back to Atlanta though. Atlanta, it had a couple episodes on there, like the episode where he decided to duck off and just be in the country and just chill and do his thing. That shit reminded me of me and you too. Like, especially like this hunting trip you talking about. That's why I said that shit sounded like an episode of Atlanta, because that's what he did. He went there, he did his thing. They was telling him that this fucking crazy wild ass boy be trying to kill niggas and shit. He finally got his tractor to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a weird ass episode too. But this final episode, spoiler alert, anybody listening, I'm gonna break it down for y'all. Now, Big King, I'm gonna tell you what I think it meant.
What?
I think it basically meant everything that was going on the whole 4 or 5 seasons of Atlanta was basically just a vision that Darius was having. Like, it never really happened. It was just a vision that Darius was having.
All right, I gotta go back.
All right, so basically,
I ain't get that. I ain't get that sentiment. I don't know.
This is just a Slim thought. This ain't what it is. So basically, he kept going into that little chamber. What's it called? A hyperbolic little chamber. Is that what it's called?
Sensory deprivation chamber.
Yeah, there we go. Sensory deprivation chamber. So he kept going. Where the fuck did I get hyperbolic? What the fuck is a hyperbolic chamber?
Nigga, I think that's a shit from Dragon Ball Z.
For real? I'm not even an anime nigga.
But there is a hyperbaric chamber though.
Yeah. That's probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he kept going in there and he kept thinking like, real life was real life. But I don't know though, because I don't know if when he stole the fucking pink Maserati, if that was real life or he was still in the chamber. Because, the thing was that if Judge Judy had a big ass, that meant he was still in the chamber. And that bitch was thick as hell. She kept getting her big, thick ass up. Bro, for the people listening, bro, I know y'all confused. And we confused too.
Yeah.
Like, you can pause this shit right now and go watch it.
Honestly, I kept falling asleep because it was just so confusing.
I wasn't falling asleep because I ain't gonna lie, it was some super entertaining parts. Like the part where he jumps in the car with Shawty and she getting drunk. Bro, see, that's the thing about Atlanta that we love from season 1 is how relatable it was. What he went through was relatable as fuck, except for when she got pulled over. Excuse me, even when she got pulled over and she put the shades on and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been in situations like that. Now, when she took the gun and hauled ass,
oh yeah,
I was like, whoa, this bitch wildin'.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then he woke up or whatever, and then when Buddy got down, he opened the chamber and bruh like stuttered back or whatever, did some kind of weird ass like digital glitch. I was like, okay, yeah, this episode sucks. Like they just doing too much.
I don't know, bro. I be thinking Darius is just schizo or something.
I think so too, but I think it's supposed to be a meaning that we're not capturing. And bro, the whole season was just weird. Like them niggas kissing for the shoes, that shit was gay as fuck. Paperboy running through the mall because a nigga wanted to kill him because he made a Crank That dance.
Oh yeah, that
was creative though. That was super creative because it's like you think back, we gonna be safe.
Yeah.
Cause one thing, and I'm gonna bring Blue up one more time. One thing I told Blue and them is that we some real niggas, bro. We ain't never sat in no room together taking B2K pictures or doing goddamn lean with it, rock with it, dances, all that shit. Niggas like Blue and them, they got plenty videos of doing all kind of corny shit like that. We didn't do that, bro. We fucked hoes. We might did a little bit of drugs and got them play some video games. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't in that bitch doing the lean with it, rock with it, goddamn snap your neck with it, goddamn bartender, none of that shit. The goddamn, yeah, bitch, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't doing that shit. So if a killer comes out, bro, they coming to get them niggas, bro. We all right, nigga. We was not doing none of that lame ass shit, bro. So that was an interesting episode. But overall, how many seasons is it of Atlanta?
4.
4 seasons.
Which I
of
was
Atlanta.
kind of disappointed in too because it was so good. I know it was very everybody likes it.
Yeah.
You know, highly reviewed show. I think Childish Gambino or whatever you want to call him, Donald Glover, I think he got tired of doing it. I think he just because you know him, like he's a super creative.
I think he wants to do bigger projects.
Yeah, exactly.
Because,
and I think
because last season 3, when every other episode was like an introspective episode, I think that's what he wants to do. He wants to do like some Key and Peele type of shit.
like I like I'd have to say when I was watching season 3, I was like, man, this shit kind of bad because it's not progressing the storyline at all. But then at the same time, I was like, this shit actually kind of fire. It's like,
Yeah.
It's super like
That Jamaican white
abstract.
kid was the best episode
Yeah,
they
it's
probably
like-
ever did.
That shit was just super abstract, and every episode came from an angle that you would never expect it to come from. And it featured people like in the white kid one, it had fucking Tom Hanks' son,
Yeah.
Chet Hanks,
Sheesh.
speaking of
Shit
patois.
going mad.
Yeah. Speaking of patois and shit, I'm like, bro, this shit is actually good. And then my favorite one was the one when Paperboy got high as fuck and goddamn met Liam Neeson at the bar.
Oh, yeah.
That was my favorite episode.
Nah, my favorite one was damn, I forgot. Was which one was it? Oh, the Kevin Samuels one.
Oh yeah, that one was real good
Kevin
too.
Samuels one. That
That
was
one
my
was real
favorite
good,
one,
too.
bro. When goddamn them niggas was like, nigga Kevin Samuels, and it was right after Kevin Samuels passed, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm giving away scholarships to all the seniors that's black."
Yeah, that was,
I was
real
like,
good.
"Yeah, this is
That was a real good episode.
yeah." But overall, the show though, all 4 seasons, bro. If you gotta collectively rate that shit kind of bad, bro.
The show?
Yeah, it's kind of bad as a collective because when you watch, bro,
nah,
when you
it's
watch
still
season
good, bro.
1, you gonna like that shit. Season 2, you're gonna be like, this shit hard. Season 3, you're gonna be like, okay.
It just rounded off bad at season 4 because it's like it didn't give you any. There was no wrap up. There was no clarification on nothing. It just ended. So it was just you were just left like, huh? Like what the fuck? Like what happened? You know what I'm
Soprano
saying?
was like that too though, but this was worse, bro. This was way worse.
Yeah, it could have. I think it could have used one more season for them to show pretty much like,
Where niggas headed to in life.
yeah, like, and it should have ended with like Paperboy being one of the biggest artists. Should end it with Darius finally figuring out his own identity and going on and doing something on his own.
Yeah, because that nigga Darius ain't do shit the whole show.
Yeah, he was just the homeboy that hung out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
Like Earn finally got to the point where he was a manager
Yeah,
and he was
yeah.
managing other artists. Paperboy just got there and was trying to be able to be Paperboy and still keep his sanity because he didn't like being famous,
Yeah.
which he never did. And then his girl finally got her mental health together.
yeah, and then it should have ended with Earn with his family and maybe they having another kid riding off into the sunset. But just make it Atlanta style, but make it like that. And then Darius finally figures out what he wants to do with himself. Goes on to figure something out. I don't care what it is, nigga. And then Paperboy, goes off, does his career thing. Maybe find a bitch or something. You never know. Who knows? But I feel like it should have used a little bit. It should have.
Excuse me.
There was no like. It went from like the storyline at first. The first season was storyline, all the way to the end. Then season 2 was a little bit of storyline, Season 3 was like no storyline, all over the place.
Yeah.
And then season 4 was like barely storyline. And it just didn't wrap the whole thing up. It was supposed to wrap it up neatly in a bow and just tie it for all of us. And it just didn't do that to me. So I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it could have ended better. But I still enjoyed that show. I did enjoy that show a lot. That was a show I tuned in weekly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I really did enjoy the show. I think it was a good show.
I was thinking about this yesterday. I tried to rewatch Breaking Bad, and it got me to thinking. We call these shows the best shows of all times, but will we rewatch them? Like, you know what show I could rewatch over and over again?
What?
Sons of Anarchy. I can watch that shit over and over and over again from start to finish.
I could.
I can't rewatch Breaking Bad.
I don't know. Breaking Bad is like a hard one to rewatch because if
It's too much going on.
Yeah, if don't nobody remember, it was just one. There was a lot going on, and it started slow. So it's like you had to get into the groove of like.
Oh yeah, season 1 was super slow.
Yeah,
like nigga, I think he killed one person. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even about
started cooking.
It's not even about the people he killing. It's just he got this annoying wife. He got the son.
I fucking hate his wife and his son.
Yeah, he got the son, but I can't hate his son. He got messed up legs and shit. But
nigga,
and
nothing's
really,
wrong with him. He just physically
really the whole
up.
time you worried about kind of like them, but you should be worried about him because this nigga's about to die from cancer and shit. And then he figures out a way, but it just took a long time to build all that up. But I don't know. Some people like the slow building shows. But see, Breaking Bad would be too hard to rewatch because it was just too slow in the first season.
But I only brought that up to ask you, do you think you'll rewatch Atlanta?
I could. You give me about a year and I can go back and rewatch the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay. So that means it's not a bad show then.
Because it's still funny as shit. Like, I'm still going to laugh.
That episode with the goofy guy that killed itself or didn't kill itself.
Yeah, that one was funny too. Shit
was out of nowhere.
That shit
should have just been a full-length documentary. It had nothing to do with Atlanta. That bitch was like, nigga, I hate when I'm watching Atlanta and I'm somewhere like sometimes I'll be at my mama house in Texas and I'll be on my iPad because I watch it on goddamn, my nigga Trey Hulu account. I don't have no accounts. I use your shit. I use Trey shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, and I hate when y'all niggas be having too many devices on the account. That shit be pissing me off. I'll be wanting to call y'all niggas and cuss y'all out, but I'll be like, damn, this ain't my account.
You got that shit.
But nah, for real though. Like, I hate when people walk in and be like, what the fuck are you watching? And I'll be like, damn, you really won't know what the fuck this is if you know what the fuck it is. Because this shit's just all over the fucking
weird,
place. Yeah, bro, it's just weird all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
But, bro, I wanted to walk back a take that we had a couple episodes ago. Because the other day, you had text me talking about Baby Boy. And it was stuck in my head for like 2 days. So I said, man, let me watch Baby Boy. Because we was giving Baby Boy that shit, calling him a bum ass nigga, all that shit, bro. Bro, I want to walk that shit back, bro.
Why?
Okay, Baby Boy is a bum ass nigga. But I don't want to call him a bum ass nigga because that nigga was trying to sell the dresses.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to be something good in life. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he was boosting though, but
okay, he was boosting.
I digress.
But he was trying though.
Yeah,
he was trying, dog. And bruh, like he had a head ass stepdaddy that beat him up like I did. You know what I'm saying? I gotta feel bad for that nigga.
That nigga Melvin was cool, bro.
Nah, that nigga was head. Bruh, you wake up in the morning and your stepdaddy that you just met 2 weeks ago is butt ass naked drinking all your Kool-Aid.
Man, y'all be too overprotective of y'all mamas and shit.
No, it's not even about that, bro.
Yeah, it is, bro.
It's about this nigga butt naked in the kitchen. Yeah. Why are you butt naked in the kitchen drinking the Kool-Aid?
Nigga, because that's his shit now.
Bro, do you be butt naked in your kitchen?
Nah. I can't.
All right then, nigga. So why is this nigga butt naked in the kitchen knowing that a kid live
there? Man, that nigga out of jail, man. He said knowing that a kid live there. That nigga Jody is grown, nigga.
That nigga was grown as fuck.
That nigga is grown as fuck, bro. Come on.
Hey, one more thing we forgot about the take we had too was that nigga Jody had the meats, bro.
Yeah,
bro. When you got the meats, your girl do anything. That nigga got them. She was calling that nigga Daddy Dick.
Yeah, she
got them. Got up, made the tacos. Got them cleaned up, bro. Yeah, bro. That nigga Jody wasn't that bad, bro.
Yeah, you could be a trash ass nigga when you got a good pipe, bro.
Yeah. When you got good pipe, bro, you can be as trash as you want, bro. And women accept you for that shit, dog. They accept you for that shit. Yeah. Bro, I watched a movie recently, too, that got trash ass niggas in it. And we didn't think about it when we was kids. Bro, first off, most movies that we watched as kids, we didn't know these movies was about some trash ass niggas. The number one movie with the most trash ass niggas in the history of trash ass niggas is Friday.
Yeah.
Them niggas was some trash ass niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Bruh, so first off, you got a nigga who got fired for stealing boxes. Opening scene in the movie.
Yeah.
This nigga grown in hell, living with his parents, mad as fucking his sister because she got her hair done. You know what I'm saying? Just hating and shit. got fired for stealing boxes. He goddamn fat as fuck. Working out in the goddamn doing goddamn reps and shit. All right. Then his goddamn pothead ass homeboy come to the crib who's supposed to be selling weed, but fucked up all the money. And then bruh pull up and ask him where the $200 at.
Yeah.
Bruh, this nigga just got fired, but ain't had $200. And Smokey had half. He had 100. So they only needed 100, bruh. And then they bap ass homeboy Red pulls up, and Debo comes, and they all scared shitless of Debo. Debo done knock Red ass out at the dice game, and I'm thinking like, why Smokey only got $100, but he was just shooting dice yesterday?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Really Smokey the trash ass nigga for real though, because it's like, bro, you selling weed, you shooting dice, but you ain't got $200.
Yeah, that's some trash nigga shit.
Then his mama ain't got $5 for some cigarettes.
Who mama?
Smokey mama.
Oh, Smokey mama.
Yeah, bruh, just the whole thing, just a whole bunch of trash ass niggas, bro.
I mean, shit, Ice Cube wrote that shit, so you gotta be mad at his ass.
Yeah.
Hey, but you watch all old black movies though, and then you wonder why black people are depicted in the media like we are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, because we grew up on that shit and we didn't know how it was influencing us, but like, bro,
Niggas was really trash.
yeah, like, but it like now you look around and you got a whole bunch of like, you just understand. Oh, I understand why half of us are trash.
Because we watched shit
We grew
like
up on that. We got so brainwashed by that type of shit, bro. Like, it's just normal. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
When it's not supposed to be normal, but it is normal. You know, we normalize it.
Oh, and Felicia wasn't a crackhead.
And they kept why? What she was?
She wasn't a crackhead.
What was
She was just a bum ass bitch that wanted to borrow ketchup and microwaves. She didn't smoke crack. Ezell smoked crack.
Oh yeah, Ezell smoked crack.
She wasn't a crackhead. She was just a bum ass bitch. Bruh, she was
I don't know, though.
She was Nia Long's sister.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. See, it's a lot of
She
shit in the movie
actually
we ain't
might have
paying no
been
attention.
fine as hell if goddamn.
Nigga, and she was fucking Debo.
For real?
Nigga, she was laying in the bed with Debo when they jumped in the window to steal the money.
I don't remember.
That's
that.
how they knew Debo was in there, because goddamn she had told them she'd be fucking on Debo. Well, excuse me, Nia Long told them that Debo be fucking on her sister. See what I'm saying? We missed a lot of shit in the movie as kids, bro.
You paid way too much attention to detail. Like this nigga in here taking notes, watching Friday and shit.
Nah, I really wasn't though. I was just thinking like, damn, bro, we really missed all that, bro. But Smokey and Craig was some bum ass niggas, but that nigga Craig was getting ass, and he really wasn't supposed to be getting no ass. And his bitch really was fine as hell, and she was gonna get him the money, but he went to fuck on Nia Long broke ass. You know, she was broke as hell. Like, he really had that shit. But you're right though, we do get depicted in some crazy lights, just like, bro, I think and I wasn't gonna stay on movies and shows forever, but I think movies really fucked us up as kids as far as that player shit. Cause we watched movies like Bill Bellamy, How to Be a Player, Thin Line Between Love and Hate, Martin, you know, just shit like that, and we thought them niggas was the most player niggas in the world, and them niggas really was like lover boys. So now we grow up and niggas was like, yeah, I want to be just like them niggas. Like, that shit really lame, bro. Like, you really running around, goddamn, wasting bitches' times and just playing with them and shit. Now, if they know what time it is and they still willing to fuck with you, nigga, have at it. By all means, do your thing, player. But goddamn, if they don't really know what's going on and shit, and you got 30 girlfriends, that shit really lame. Cause them niggas was really lame in the movies with all them girlfriends. Like, they was doing too much.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. Jody baby mamas was fine.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
His baby mama was fine as hell.
Yeah, he had some fine baby
Like,
mamas.
that scene they had where they was picking their kids up from his mama house, I was like, oh yeah, that nigga Jody got him something right there.
He got two fine baby mamas.
Yeah, but bro, I think that's what it takes, bro.
Yeah.
I think if you want to have all the bitches, you got to quit your job. You got to be a bum ass nigga, 'cause, bro,
And you got to work on your pipe game.
yeah, you got to work on your pipe game. You got to hit the gym,
Yeah.
get your testosterone, your T count high.
Yeah.
Get your shit up there. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, you got to keep that shit on, like them kids say. Keep that shit on. goddamn, you know, that's how you get all the hoes, bro. Cause, bro, I don't know what it is, but bitches just love a bum ass nigga that got time for them. They love that shit.
Oh, he can hang out all day.
Nigga, me and Cooks was supposed to do this podcast because he was so mad. He was dealing with a female and she got mad because she went out with him, but Cooks was in his networking bag.
What you mean? Like just trying to like
just talking to people, you know.
Oh, gotcha,
bro. You know my nigga Cooks is important. Stop playing. So anyway, so goddamn Cooks told her, he was like, "Oh baby, you know how Cooks talk. Oh baby, I can tell you not used to fucking with niggas with money, cause ain't no man with no money got a whole bunch of time for you." And he kind of got a point though, bro. Like when you trying to get money, bro, you can't goddamn be running around playing with your girl all the time. You know what I'm saying? You got shit to do and shit. But women, they want all the attention on them, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I seen a girl recently say like she went on a date with a guy and he was on his phone the whole time. And he told her he apologized like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I was handling business. Woo da da da. But I'm done now. Da da da." I know we not females, but if I was a female, I'd be like, "Oh, understandable."
Yeah.
Like, bro, I noticed. You know, I'm a cell phone watcher. So yesterday when I was at the cigar lounge, I looked at all the old nigga cell phones, and all the niggas was looking at the same shit.
What?
The stock market.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are you really mad at a nigga that's watching stocks on his phone?
I don't know. People got to be a little bit more honest with each other. I feel like we spend too much time playing the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like somebody's trying to get something out of the other one. The other one is trying to get something out of the other one. It's just too much wasted time. Like, get to the point.
I don't like that shit.
What?
Like playing around and shit.
Yeah.
I
It
can't
gets
stand
old.
that
It gets
shit.
annoying, you know? So it's like you kind of want to get straight to the point about stuff sometimes. Like, that's how I feel now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah, what else we got to talk about, bro? Oh, we need to talk about your boy finally announcing that he's running for office.
Who was that?
Donald Trump. You said you might vote for that nigga.
I said I might. I ain't say I would. But
Why might though?
might because of what's going on right now. It's just like you feel like you don't have a. Don't get me wrong. If there's a better candidate, I mean, but they're like
It's gonna be Sleepy Joe. Oh, you talking about a Republican?
Republican or Democrat.
It's gonna be Sleepy
I'm
Joe.
not a party person. I don't vote by like, oh, I'm not a conservative. I'm not a liberal. I don't know what you want to call me, but I'm not neither one of those. But yeah, I don't know. I just know what we got going on now is just not. This shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And shit needs to change. That's it.
Yeah. He said a couple things, and what the fuck? That wasn't a press conference. It was like a little rally. He said a couple things people was going crazy over. Like he was like, he gonna give drug dealers the death penalty.
Oh yeah, he always say wild shit like that.
I think Trump just be looking for sound bites, bro. He just be saying shit, and people be taking that shit seriously. Like, see, y'all niggas talking about voting for this nigga, but he talking about locking niggas up.
But I'll be honest, you kind of have to take that serious because the nigga's already been president before. So like people, but bro, Trump is just.
He said something else too though, and I can't remember what he said.
But I ain't gonna lie, if DeSantis beats him, which I don't think that'll happen, but if DeSantis beats him, I think DeSantis will win because people need a more practical solution for a president.
Yeah. I gotta see what else he said. He said something else that was interesting. This nigga 21 Savage golfing and shit. Bro, what you think about that Drake and 21 song? That 21, can you do something for me?
I think the whole album was gas. I think that shit was amazing.
No, I'm saying though, like, you don't think this nigga Drake be riding a nigga meat stick kind of hard? Like these recent TikToks, I'm like, yeah, bro, that shit is kind of gay, bro.
Nah, they just cool.
Nah, that shit kind of gay, dog.
Nah, you just don't know how to goddamn.
Oh, here you go.
Nah,
you
don't know
go.
how to be nice to people, bro.
Here you go.
Why you can't give niggas compliments?
Nigga, that's just too much. That's like overboard.
Nah, they just cool.
Damn, I can't find the other one that Trump said, bro. Because I had posted that shit. I can't find the other one. But Trump had said something that was goddamn simple, and everybody went crazy with it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Every time he say something, it's goddamn World War III.
But yeah, so niggas voting for Trump. Stop playing.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe something will come out where they. I don't think they're gonna let him get back to that position again, just because.
Too dangerous.
I don't even get how he was too dangerous. I don't get what happened.
I don't think so neither. And
because you remember when he became president, everybody thought the world was going to end.
Yeah,
including us. We were like, "Holy fuck!"
I mean, nigga, of course we thought the world was gonna end. A fucking entertainer just became president.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, do you know like the role of president was always the role that we thought was just so prestige and just high up there. Like, oh, when you become president, you're somebody. Mm-hmm. Trump just showed us that the role of president is a fucking joke. Mm-hmm. He just showed us that shit. Yeah. We didn't know that though before he became in office. We didn't know that like, oh nigga, you literally, this is a fucking, life is an episode of Black Mirrors. You literally anybody can become president. But if nigga, they were talking about The Rock being president.
Yeah. If they could find somebody a little bit more practical and just not so give people such a visceral reaction just by saying their name. You know what I'm saying? Or wearing a hat or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We just got to find people who are more moderate, a little bit more measured in their thoughts. People just, that's why Obama was able to do what he was able to do. You know what I'm saying? Because he had the persona of being the most measured, well put together, classy president in a long time, even though he was black. You know, when people thought, oh, black people aren't classy or whatever the fuck, or black people are this or that. He showed it, you know, he was a shining example of what an American should be and what a president should be.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And Trump was the opposite of that. Trump is like a fucking, he's just terrible. But
everything Trump does goes platinum though.
Yeah, but policy-wise, I would more be leaning towards that rather than what we got going on now. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't make sense.
Hey, Sleepy Joe kind of funny though, bro.
Sleepy Joe is head ass.
Like every time I see him talk, he obviously got dementia too. Mm-hmm. But every time I see him talk, bro, he just makes me scream, laugh. Like somebody asked him a question. I forgot what I seen, and goddamn, somebody asked him a question, and he said, "Oh, he was talking about the PPP loans." Oh yeah. He was like, "Well, you know, I think it's gonna have to start in the office, and eventually we're gonna get those suckers." He just started laughing. I was like, bruh, this nigga's out his fucking mind. Bro, he is out of his mind, bro.
It's like seeing your papa, you're like, damn, grandpa, what's going on, man?
But like he's like the stage where like he still got it, but you could tell he's losing it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he got it, but he's losing it, bruh. Mm-hmm. So he snaps like back and forth into reality. Mm-hmm. And we let this nigga be president, dog.
Yeah. Wow.
We let this nigga become president, dog. But imagine if we had Hillary, though. If we had Hillary, bro, I feel like she'll be on TV every day, goddamn, trying to show her dick every day. Yeah, it is. For real, nigga, she'll be like, yeah, I'm the big dick around here.
I'm the president.
Yeah, I'm the president.
Nah, but you know,
women just had that certain thing about themselves though. But we know where it come from being black though, because it's like, you know, when you're seen less than, you feel like you always have to show your chest and show who you are. Yeah,
you gotta overcompensate for.
That's why I don't bash women with that shit, because I know where it comes from being black. Yeah. Even though like I found peace within it. Mm-hmm. But I know that everybody aren't able to find peace within it. Yeah. Speaking of women, I just posted something recently. I want to show you. I might put it on the screen. Might not. I don't know. How much time we got left on this camera, nigga? This snow shit, bro. Just cancel that shit, bro. Bro, we be going too hard in like football, like especially with kids. You know how it be raining and your kid playing flag football, and they like, nah, the kids need to get used to the conditions. No, they don't, bro. Nigga, get that shit the fuck out of here. It's raining.
You do that with the heat too until niggas start passing out and dying.
Yeah.
They was like, all right, if the heat index over 100, you can't practice.
Bro, nobody plays fucking football in the heat anyway.
We had to goddamn start practicing indoors and shit.
Yeah.
That shit was terrible.
AC be going out. But, bro, this the real nigga pod, bro. So I want to show you something that I seen online today. But you got to be real.
What?
They saying it's dunk of the year. Hold on. Did you see the dunk that they said was dunk on the year yesterday until today? I got to show you that one now. Let me find it. Let me find it, bro. Let me find it. It shouldn't take long. This shit was everywhere. Talking about, oh, here it go. Found it.
Children are watching, man. Children are watching. Save
Who is
the
this?
children. Look out below. Watching.
That's college?
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Stop showing that. Stop showing that. Children are watching, man. Children are watching.
I mean, for college, that's a good dunk.
Oh, hold up. It's another dunk that happened today that they saying is dunk of the year. Are you ready?
Yeah.
They
And
saying
this college too?
Yes. They saying it's better than that dunk I just showed you.
On good hands as Watkins takes it on the
Chill, bro.
Listen to the commentator.
Yeah.
dunk. In transition, Whitehorn was
Contested dunk in transition.
and she throws it down.
And she threw it down.
Dare I say with ease?
With ease, nigga.
Thinking about it, right? She's on the
Leave them girls alone, man.
Nah.
Nah, leave
This
them girls
the
alone.
real nigga pod, nah. Big King, which dunk
What?
was better?
Chill, bro.
Nah, ain't no chill. It's the real nigga pod, bruh. Answer me, bruh. Which dunk was better?
All right,
dog?
if we comparing, it's probably harder for the girls to do it though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So what does that mean?
I mean, they still playing on the 10-foot rim. It's harder for girls to dunk.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying it was better, obviously,
Yeah.
but I'm saying it's like, you want to say which one was more impressive, or which one was harder, or which one was the
Which one was better, bro?
bro? Obviously, the nigga dunking like a fucking orangutan on the goddamn white boy, whatever the fuck.
like an orangutan.
That nigga was long as fuck.
So why are they saying that woman's dunk was better?
Because you have to support women nowadays.
Oh, that's it?
You're forced to. There's no option.
That's the only reason why they saying that shit was better.
Yes, that's the only reason. Because you don't see women dunk very often. So it's like when you see a woman get a fast break and dunk on somebody.
I should have screenshotted one of the comments that was said by a woman, which was, oh, okay, here it goes. I'm gonna screenshot and put it on the screen for y'all because y'all know my reading is horrible. So this is another woman. As a coach, some of these comments are not necessary to say. First thing, she did dunk. We both agree that she dunked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, she did dunk. As a woman, we already don't get enough support in sports, which is not true. NBA players' salaries basically fund the fucking NBA, the WNBA. So that's not true. That's a false statement. All right. So why even mention negative comments? Second, she just graduated high school. So that means she's only 17 or 18 years old, which is also not true. That means she's 18 or 19. Mm-hmm. All right. Third, she's a young lady. As a woman, we don't have the same bodies as men. So we're not going to give explosive dunks. But we give what we can and do the best we can. So as a woman and coach, please respect women's basketball. Thank you and God bless. Congrats to this young lady for making history in one of the best women's basketball programs. I love it.
What?
Drops panties.
You got that shit.
Hey, bruh. I don't know, maybe your sister right, bruh. Maybe I am a chauvinist.
Oh yeah. She spotted that shit day one.
She see
I don't like that nigga.
that nigga there. Mm-hmm.
I said, wow, we ain't even say nothing to you.
Hey,
She's like, I can just tell he's a chauvinist.
hey,
I
bruh.
said, well, I mean, you ain't far off.
I mean, I ain't really a chauvinist as far as my thinking. My thinking isn't that men is better than women.
No, it's just the thing is we live in like that. We be saying this shit. We live in a delusional ass world now, bro. It's like so you have to be
Back
like
to that Matrix shit, huh?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro. So you want me to say that dunk's better than this dunk? And it's like obviously
Not.
And it's like the thing is like
The key word is what she said was men and women bodies are different, so of course we're not going to have an as explosive dunk. So bro, here's the thing. Remember when we was young, right? Sports Center top 10. Today's world we live in, they will put her dunk number 1 and his number 2,
yeah, definitely.
and that's crazy as hell.
I mean,
And I'm not saying she's supposed to be doing a fucking East Bay or a fucking windmill. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, nigga, that was a good dunk. We can put hers at 2. She's a female. You know what I'm saying?
I just
Females
feel
is hard for
like-
them to dunk on 10-foot rims. Lower the fucking rims, too.
yeah, if y'all did that, it'd make it a lot better. I feel like at the end of the day, yeah, if they made this shit by 8 feet, nah,
9, nigga.
9 feet will be good. 9,
Bruh, because that girl dunking at 10 feet, you put that bitch to 9, she East Baying.
yeah.
She gonna come down that bitch like Vince Carter. And that shit gonna be hard, bruh. I'll watch that shit.
But yeah, I don't know, bro. It's too hard with the man and woman thing. It's already too much division. I feel like I don't know, bro. It's too much propaganda out here pitting men and women against each other. And I'm just like,
It ain't gotta be like that though.
I know,
and that's
but
why
I
I know
like-
I'm not a chauvinist, because it doesn't have to be like that, bruh. I know that I was about to say some chauvinist shit, but I know that men are just naturally built stronger. You know what I'm saying? So of course, like this nigga can goddamn jump like
And
he
the
jumped
thing
off
is,
a
it's
trampoline, and
like-
she can't.
like women, here's the thing. Pretty much all sport was kind of invented by like men.
Correct.
So most of the sports that we're playing are going to pick to play are going to need to be explosive, powerful. You're going to need these types of body types in order to be good at these sports. That also goes for short people. That also goes for fat people. That also goes for everybody. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? But certain body styles, and especially within men who are, you know, testosterone and, you know, musculature and speed and fast twitch muscle fiber, you're gonna be good at those kinds of sports. Like, I don't care if you're the fastest woman in the world, you're probably not gonna beat the fastest man in the world. You're probably not gonna beat the fastest top 10 men in the world. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just feel like there's this thing where women feel left out, but it's not really necessarily left out. It's like, take your sport and make it your own.
Correct.
Make like take whatever you want and say, hey, we want to lower that rim to 8 feet. So I can goddamn,
And I'm here for that shit.
so I can goddamn lean with it, rock with it, and then motherfucking yeet. And goddamn, why not?
I'm
You
with
know what
that
saying?
shit.
Take women's basketball. It doesn't have to be men's basketball. Or
And bro, like, why do we even have to compare? Like, it doesn't have to be one of those things where it's men versus
Nah.
women.
But it
Like,
always
no,
is gonna
bruh.
be just like men's. Like, we always get pumped. The World Cup about to come up, right?
Mm-hmm.
We always get pumped for men's soccer. Like, every time the World Cup comes around, I get fucking pumped. I'm USA, you know, wearing the USA jersey, painting my face and shit. I'm just pumped sitting at the house watching this shit. I've been doing this shit since college and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, when a women's team comes around, I'm just like, and they done won the World Cup several times. Like, and they're one of the best, if not the best, women's program in the world. And which comes to say something too. Our women have facilities to do these things in our countries. That's why they're the best. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're saying we treat our women like shit, but obviously women grow up playing the sport in our country.
What happened to that shit they was saying in the Olympics where they basically were saying that men got to practice in these facilities and women had to practice
Yeah,
in these?
the men
what
have
happened with that?
the men have the better facilities. The men have the better equipment, all that other stuff. And that comes from just money.
Yeah.
And more people are interested in men's soccer rather than women's soccer. And
Basically the economic system that we have in this country.
Yeah.
That's how
the
shit's-
NFL, NBA, all that shit. They're all funded heavily because, one,
they
men,
have the money to do so.
and men are ultra interested in sport. And I'll be honest, Katie doesn't watch not one sport unless I watch it. She, like, women just aren't any other girl do they watch sports, like just super interested in sports?
Nah, but the ones that do, there's some interesting individuals. They all are the same type of woman.
Yeah. Okay. But at the end of the day, are they paying to go see their favorite teams? Are they, I like a lot of like women aren't that.
I only know a
deeply-
couple. I only know a couple.
women aren't that deeply entrenched in sport. That's the thing. Is like, if all women watched the WNBA, it would be an ultra popular sport. And
Correct.
It would be ultra funded.
But ultimately, I know what you're saying. Ultimately, women aren't interested in sports, so that's why the WNBA isn't as popular.
I'll
the
say-
ones
I'll
that are
say-
interested in sports are interested in men's sports.
I'll say women, they grow up playing sports too, but they're not like for men, it's like a different kind of thing. Like sport is almost like it's almost synonymous with war and battle.
Yeah.
And men, we always grow up playing war or playing cops and robbers or playing and sports is another thing that's that realm for men because just the testosterone, the aggression, all that stuff. Sport is our way of getting that out without actually having to do that. You know what I'm saying? Football is war. Like basketball is war. Same thing. You trying to run the score. You trying to do as much as you can to destroy your opponent. That it's like all sport is like that. It's like a synonym for battle, pretty much. That's all our shit. You know what I'm saying?
So, am I a chauvinist if I say that the man's dunk was better than the woman's?
Yes.
Okay.
Big show.
I guess I am. I'm a pig. My bad.
Nah,
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
it all depends on what you look at. I don't really. I'm just at this point now. I think this is what they were trying to do to us, though. I'm just so exhausted by all this shit. I just give people what they want. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, that dunk was great.
Oh, bro, I had an interesting back to Cooks, the same lady that was with Cooks. Had an interesting conversation with her. I'm gonna have it with you. Please tell me if this isn't appropriate to have on camera, and I swear I'll edit this shit out. Make sure you tell me.
Right.
So we're having a conversation, and we're basically talking about men and women and therapy, and it's weird because I'm telling her how most of us men need therapy and don't know it, and she's telling me why I need therapy, and I'm telling her I already told you that shit, and it's basically because like you notice when you told me your sister said I was a chauvinist, I didn't get mad because I know it's some truth behind that. Because it's not that I view myself better than women. I've never even viewed myself better than women or view men better than women. It's how I treat women. Like over the time, I've always treated women like, whenever a nigga say like I can't have female friends, 9 times out of 10 he a chauvinist. 9 times out of 10, and I'm one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's just me
No,
being
if you
true
say
about
I can't
myself.
have female friends, I can't have female friends. Well, I can. Honestly, I can. Yeah, I can.
See what I'm saying?
But,
Because you're the nice guy. You can do that shit.
But no, like I honestly like sexualize women a lot too. Like,
Yeah.
I can't be around.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
There's some
I
women
can
I
hang out with women and I know how to control myself. But if I'm drunk, we're having a good time. It's Saturday night. I'm not about to drive nowhere because I've been drinking. I want to hit some ass. You're there.
I'm not-
going to see what the fuck going on.
Yeah, I'm not saying all that, but but I
I'm
will.
saying that. I'm going to see what the fuck is going on.
But I'm saying I'm not gonna be hanging out with you. We're having a blast, sharing a couple drinks, as like the boys do.
Uh-huh.
And you turn around to go get something out the fridge, and I not stare at your ass. Like that's just me. Like,
Oh, that's simple.
I know, but like that's just a man like
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
like at a woman. You know what I'm saying? So
See,
it's
I'm
like,
talking about deeper than that. Like, we go back to the crib after drinking and goddamn, I done already seen that ass bouncing in them spandex.
Yeah.
And now we at the crib and I'm like, so what you about to do?
It
you know
would
what
be
I'm saying?
It would be extremely hard. It would be extremely hard.
Yeah, to not like fight those temptations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But so conversation kept going, bro. And I don't know how we got to talking about like gender identity and shit like that. But she asked me, would you splack Young and May?
Oh, okay.
And I told her, yeah. And she looked at me like that shit was the most disgustingest, gayest shit she ever heard in her life. She was like, y'all men are really gay. And I was like, bro, that's a woman. And she said, but she's masculine. I said, no, she's not. Where is she masculine at? She was like, she's a masculine person, and that's how she identifies. So if she identifies herself as being a masculine man, you have to respect that. And I was like, whoa. that shit just fucked you up too. Like, bro, what the fuck are you even talking about?
No, I just don't know. Like,
The lines are blurred.
yeah, I just don't know nowadays. Honestly, bro, I'm just hanging out.
Is there something wrong I'm saying though? Because I swear I'll edit this shit out if this is wrong.
No, I mean, it's your honest opinion, and honestly, I kind of feel the same way too. But I'm just hanging out. Like I don't care what people do. Like,
But not like real shit though. Like real shit. All jokes aside, is Young M.A masculine? Or am I tripping?
Young M.A is depicting what she defines as masculine, and that's the same way that a man who, like the trans woman who got locked up in jail.
Brittany Griner,
Not that one. The other one.
the one we was talking about, the YouTuber we was talking about.
Yeah, the one
Okay.
she was a trans woman,
Uh-huh.
got locked up in the men's jail. Right.
Uh-huh.
In her mind, she's a woman, but her biology says something different. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like those are two different though. Because like she
I mean-
identifies as a woman and like, you know, has had, I don't know if she had a sex
And
change,
I don't know.
but
I don't think
she
Young
has
M.A.
breasts.
identified. She ain't went that deep with it. I don't
Yeah,
think she
yeah, yeah,
identifies as a man.
Cause see, I just view her as a stud.
But she. It's like you. Some girls are tomboys. Like that shit really is a spectrum, bro. Like you
I
can't.
agree. I
You
agree
can't
100%.
expect one man to be hyper masculine and like every other man or whatever. You can't expect a woman to be hyper feminine like every other woman. It's just a spectrum, bro. Like some girls are gonna be tomboys and some boys are gonna be a very feminine. Doesn't mean you're gay. It doesn't mean you need to transition. It just means you're different.
Yeah, so for the record too, when I told her that I would hit Young M.A, I paused and thought about it for a long time because I'm not interested in women that dress like men. But I just thought about like if she like came on to me or something and she started taking her clothes on, it's obviously a donk and titties up under there. Like what am I gonna do? I'm a man.
You talking about Young M.A?
Yeah. It's obviously a donk under there.
Oh, you talking about ass? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably. I don't know. Shit, she's probably built. Who knows?
Like, you know, I got two partners that like really like studs for some odd reason.
That always confuses me too.
Yeah, I think it's a little creepy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, I can't call them niggas gay. Them women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was just a weird ass conversation. Like, as far as the whole like respecting people for what they identify as, it's like, bro, I didn't disrespect them. And it's not that I don't respect them. It's just that this is what's going on.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with respect. Like, I respect every human being for whatever the fuck they want to do. You can do that. But you gave me a hypothetical ass question, and I gave you a hypothetical answer. Like, yes, if she pulled her pants down and had a donk, I might.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's all. I don't know. Everybody got their preference.
Yeah, and that's all I was saying. Like, it just is what it is. Nah, don't say everybody got their preference. Like I'm just the stud master.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not the stud master. I'm not the stud master.
You
bro.
like them. You like them masculine. You like a hyper masculine woman.
That's not a hyper masculine woman to me. I'm sorry, bro. Like, bro, see, and that's the thing too, bro. Studs always trip me out with that. Like, when we was young, how they would walk around with their pants sag and get the tattoos and had the long dreads, and you know, I've never viewed that as like a hyper masculine woman.
No, but they're obviously emulating masculinity when they do stuff like that because that's more attuned to how they feel.
But see, bro, you're saying exactly what I was thinking. That's their view of masculinity.
Yeah, but then
That's not my view of masculinity.
Yeah, but then you're also agreeing with what is masculine. What is it?
Oh, I'm not saying I know what the fuck it is.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, like, okay, if I was gonna turn into a stud, I'm a young lady, I was gonna turn into a stud. I probably would try to like be like my dad. I like try to go get muscles. You know what I'm saying? I like try to open doors. I'll try to, I don't know, this shit sounds stupid too. But like I'll try to do shit that bitch ass niggas don't do. Cause bitch ass niggas don't do a lot of shit nowadays. Like bitch ass niggas don't know how to change tires. They don't know how to hunt. They don't know how to shoot no gun. Like, I would try to go do all those things, and that would be like what I view as masculine. Nigga, I wouldn't go get tattoos and long dreads like Future. I don't view Future as the fucking stud.
But I also
muffin.
think all this is like just in the human biology to like do whatever you're hunting out there, do what makes them attracted to you.
Oh yeah. I got
So it's
you.
like I
got
feel
you.
like they do that not necessarily because they think they look better, is because somebody else might be attracted to them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because we do things for outside of our own. A lot of the time, we do things outside of our own, like wanting, like our own instincts. Like,
I feel indifferent about this topic, but I think I'm gonna leave it in. I'm not gonna edit it out.
why you say that?
I don't know, bro. Like, that shit do sound kind of asshole-ish.
No, it's not asshole. It's just a perspective. It's just what it is. It's like, but you're also agreeing with like a lot of left wing ideology. Like, oh, I think of it this way. You think of it that way. Nobody really knows what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm also not saying I know what it is, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Nobody really knows what it is, but I have my version and you have your version.
correct.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knows what it boils down to, though, at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, gender is a fucking spectrum.
And I also asked her, I said, so you think that nigga Kodak tripping? She said 100%. I said, not really.
No, I think you know who's gonna end up tearing down woke culture?
Who?
I think women.
I think so, too.
Because they're gonna start to see like, wait, what the fuck is going on?
And they also gonna start contradicting themselves. Because they ain't gonna have no choice.
Because woke culture got propelled to the forefront by white women. It only got so big because white women. Nobody gives a fuck about minorities. Nobody gives a fuck what black people have to say and all this other shit. People care about what white people say, and mainly white men, and then next to that is white women.
Mm-hmm.
And then now,
That's where all that shit stems from.
and then there's gonna be a big cultural war between white men who transition into women and white women who are actually women biologically. You know what I'm saying? Speaking. But that's where the next culture war is gonna come. And then I think things will just level back out again because people will be like, all right, what the fuck were we talking about before? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now women
Trying
are
to
like,
find some
women
kind
are
of
starting to
normalcy.
get pissed off because a lot of trans women are like, yeah, I go through these struggles as a woman and all this other stuff. And they're like, wait, you don't even get a period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, they're like, no, like, I'm a woman. What are you talking about? And then men entering, trans men entering women's sports and all these other things, like stuff like that.
They was debating that at the cigar club yesterday I was in, and I was just listening because it was a whole bunch of old black niggas, and they was just like, bruh, that's what Trump said. Damn, thank you, bruh.
What?
That's what Trump said. Trump said when he becomes president again, he's not letting men play women's sports again. I wish I could find you the clip, bro. That nigga said he's not letting men play in women's sports again. And goddamn, that's what sparked the debate in the cigar club. All the old black niggas was like, that nigga spitting. I was like, bruh. Trump just say the simplest shit and niggas just gravitate towards it, bruh.
I mean, I don't know. Makes sense.
But see, it's a way to say things though.
It's a way to say things, but then
It's not gonna catch the attention of people, huh? So he has to say, I'm not letting men play in women's sports.
either there's a thing we're fighting for what is fucking real and what is not. That's what we're fighting for right now, and the only people who can stop it, like I say, is women. Because men, they're not going to take anything you say because you're automatically going to be viewed as a chauvinist pig. So right now, we have to sit back. Men have to sit back. We have to let women sort this shit out at the end of the day.
Correct.
Because right now, there's a culture war between white men and white women. Everybody else is kind of like you're just a victim of it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's talking about black trans men or black trans women. Nobody gives a shit about black trans women who get murdered and, commit suicide on a daily basis. They only give a shit about the dude in the store saying, "It is ma'am." They care about that. They don't care, or they care about Leah Thomas, who was the swimmer who goes and becomes the #1 women's swimmer in the nation when she was like
300 and
yeah,
something.
4 something.
No, 456.
Yeah, something as a man.
Some shit like that.
They care about
452
shit
or
like
something.
that. They don't care about, it's a culture war between all this shit's a culture war between white people. I keep telling people all the time, like, this shit don't have nothing to do with us. This has nothing to do with us. Like, our culture is different, bro. Everybody had a
These
fucking
is white talking points.
Yeah, it's all white shit. And at the end of the day, it's white culture kind of being forced upon everyone else, but everybody else lives in a different culture. If you're an Iranian person, you're a Muslim Iranian who grew up in America, you're probably not going through this in your household. You're just trying to go get your fucking degree in nuclear science or some shit or whatever. If you're a black kid in America, you're just trying to find your next meal or whatever the fuck, or you're just trying to make it in sports, or you're trying to be a fucking scientist or computer engineer or whatever the fuck you're going through. We all go through different things, but this culture war is not between the minorities of America. If you're a Mexican person who, your parents were first generation immigrants and your dad worked on roofs and now he's done enough to send you to college. He owns his own roofing business and all this other stuff. You're not thinking about what's a trans woman and what's, this and that and blah, 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 blah. You're thinking about, like, how can I solidify myself for the next few generations? Like, and I know,
and that goes back to the hunting shit.
yeah, and I know I'm speaking in generalities, but, like, for the most part, people who are minorities in this country are just trying to make it and survive and get to the point where they could just build wealth. And I feel like a lot of what these talking points are just, these are problems in, white communities, and especially affluent communities, because they have people with money have the power, who have the affluence, who have, like, I don't know very many poor people with, like, trans children. I just don't. I feel like that's something that goes through your head when you don't know, or that doesn't go through your head when you don't know where your next meal's coming from. That's what I feel like. And then I feel like, but all power to what people want to do. It's just, at the end of the day, I just feel like it's a privileged thing to just be able to do those kinds of things, because most people.
But you're not saying it doesn't happen. You're saying, like, at an earlier age, you don't have enough time to think about that, and then maybe once when you get a little bit older and you're a little bit more stable, then you start thinking about those things. Yeah,
those types of things happen later in life. But when you're worried about life in general and survival, you don't really have much time to even think about those kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're effeminate, whether you're masculine as a woman, whether you're feminine as a man, it doesn't matter. You're just trying to fucking survive. Fucking your dad's a fucking crack addict and your mom's an alcoholic and she works 3 jobs and you're just trying to fucking survive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though, you like going to drag shows sometimes and shit like that.
Shout out my nigga Damo.
It don't matter. You got that shit. But yeah, shit like that.
Damo be going to drag shows.
Oh yeah, well, shit. More power to him. I think it would be fun to go to a drag show though. They have fun.
What you gonna do though?
Just have fun.
Nigga, tell me what you gonna do.
Just drink and have fun. Laugh.
You gonna flirt and shit?
I might. Who knows? I wouldn't be opposed to flirting with a drag. Who gives a shit?
I don't like people flirting with me who don't want to fuck me.
Oh no, they probably do want to fuck you.
No, I'm talking about you doing it. Don't be flirting
okay,
and you
okay.
don't want to hit no boy pussy.
Oh yeah, nah. I'll be nice. I'll be kind, nice.
Nah, nigga. If you gonna flirt, nigga, ain't no such thing as innocent flirting. Motherfucker flirt with me, I think they trying to hunt something.
Yeah, you got that shit. Not everybody. Some people are just naturally flirtatious. Don't want nothing out you.
I don't like flirty people.
I don't mind it. It makes me feel good sometimes.
Nah. Don't be doing that shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Don't be doing that shit unless you're trying to,
Yeah, I know. You had ass.
Nah, for real though. For real. You don't think so?
I mean, you got that shit.
Nah, nigga, for real. Like, you gotta, I'm joking, bro.
got this shit.
But yeah, man, I thought that was an interesting conversation, so I wanted to talk about that. But everything you just said, all that shit goes back. I'm probably gonna call this the hunting trip pod, because all that shit goes back to people need to start goddamn. I don't know, bro. Just we might need to take a step back for a second, bro.
What you
And
mean?
I know earlier I was talking about how technology, like, you know, makes it easier for our lives, but we might need to take a step back. Like, another thing I was thinking about when I was watching them old movies is like how far technology like has become. Like, this nigga Jody goddamn answered the phone, and this nigga Rodney was on the other end in jail trying to call.
Oh yeah.
We don't have those situations no more because niggas not sitting around the house phone waiting on the house phone to ring. But like, maybe we should have those type situations and take a step back, because like you were saying, we're so worried about gender identity and things like this. If niggas had to worry about where their next meal was gonna come from, this wouldn't be a thing.
I think you reach a certain point of affluence in a society to where you try to somebody's gonna get left out. Somebody's gonna feel other than. Somebody's gonna feel an outcast, and then they just, you know, however they might feel about who they are in this world and how they fit in, and then they try to express themselves, and like you can only contain that for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In America, we're a more open society. In places like Russia, where they beat up, you know, gay people and all those types of things, it's probably way more suppressed. But eventually, that boils over. Same thing with like China, places like that. They're trying to produce some more masculine image of men and forward it out that to the society and all the other stuff like that. They're trying to get people to have more children because they're realizing, oh, people aren't having children. Like, people our age in China aren't having children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's weird because I don't know. I feel like there's a balance somewhere between the two. You know what I'm saying? But it just can't be forced. And, you know, where we feel a lot of this liberal woke culture is forced on us, over there, a lot of the oppressive of keeping that shit hidden is forced on them. And then, you know, somewhere in the middle is the happy medium of like, well, none of this needs to be forced. Maybe you should just let people do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know.
Stay woke. Nah, for real though. And I'll be so happy when niggas stop goddamn talking about Jewish people.
That's the big topic nowadays.
I'm tired of hearing about it.
I mean, I don't know why people acting like people always been hating on Jewish people.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of the time. Like, shit's nuts. I mean, but yeah, it's part of fucking whatever we got going on in this bullshit ass world we got right now.
Man, what else we got going on in the world before we get off? I kind of just freestyled that last topic too.
My nigga,
That we just had. I just freestyled the fuck out of that shit. 'Cause I
my nigga
really
Izzy
have no
lost.
topics.
We could talk
Yeah,
about
that
Izzy
nigga did
lost.
lose, bro. And I thought about you
Yeah.
as soon as I seen it. I said, "Big King somewhere crying."
No, I was sad, but I wasn't crying.
And this nigga got arrested for having brass knuckles.
I don't know what that was about. That was weird. Why would you even have brass knuckles? But
You already can break a nigga whole fucking jaw.
yeah, I don't know what that was about. But yeah, bro, this the third time Buddy and beat him twice in kickboxing, beat him once in MMA. But the thing is, people are like, oh, he be getting his ass whipped. No, he was winning every fight, and then Buddy always comes back and gets him. It's just like, that's the worst part about it, bro. It's like, you know you can beat this nigga, but he just has this power that can put anybody away. He's knocked everybody out he's fought except for one person, the guy he fought. You know what I'm saying? So he's a knockout artist. Like, eventually he's gonna find that left hook that's gonna put you out. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta be aware of that shit.
You gotta stay away from it.
Yeah. And
So basically, that's all that happened. He was the Stylebender was up the whole fight,
Yeah.
and then TKO in what, the fifth round?
fifth round, and you only had like
Yeah.
2 minutes left, I think. 2 minutes until 2 minutes, and they're telling him that's the greatest performance he's ever had. He wrestled, he outstruck him, he did everything. And then in the last half of the fight, in the fifth round,
He gets knocked out.
he gets TKO'd. Standing knockout, pretty much.
Yeah.
because he didn't get knocked out. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
TKO.
yeah. It was sad though, bro. I was a little depressed. That's why I was glad to go on that hunting trip because I didn't have nothing to think about but hunting. Because if I would have been thinking about that, I would have been like, fuck. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
your nigga.
Yeah, because like really, bro, I like him. I like Kamaru Usman too, bro. It's like, I don't know. There's something symbolic to me about having black champions, and it's just to give people who don't have so much hope a little bit of hope, and
Yeah, I agree.
that's all I ever care about. Is like we need our champions, bro. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't have much in this world, so our champions mean a lot to me. Like I like black boxing champion. That's why I hate when Wilder was getting his ass whooped by Fury. I hated that shit. Even though I knew, like,
Yeah, bro. Come on now.
yeah, but I still hated that shit.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy you saying that because I was just saying that when we was watching Monday Night Football, the Eagles finally lost, and I was kind of mad about them losing. And everybody was like, Slim, why you wanted the Eagles to win so bad? And I was like, bro, believe it or not, I just like seeing people win, bro. I just like seeing it. Like, even if I don't like them, like, don't get me wrong. If the Cowboys was fucking 9-0, 8-0, I'll be mad as fuck and can't wait for them niggas to lose. But in the back of my head, I'll be like, I want to see somebody go undefeated. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I felt about the Eagles. I was like,
People
bro,
just
wanna see
like,
somebody
I don't know.
win.
Some people enjoy greatness, and some people just like to see great people fall. I'm more of a I enjoy greatness. Like
I'm back and forth though. Like I would have liked to see the Eagles go undefeated, but I also would have loved to see Mayweather get his ass beat. So I'm one of them type people. It's just like it's back and forth.
Yeah.
Because Mayweather not losing fucked up the sport of boxing a little bit. Because now a nigga take a loss or two in his career and people is like, yeah, bad ass career. And I don't like that shit.
Oh no, boxing is one of those sports where you can't lose. It's weird.
It shouldn't be like that though.
MMA, you could lose 17 fights and fight for a title.
Because what's my dog name? The nigga that used to fight in whatchamacallit's backyard.
Oh, Masvidal?
Yeah. Bruh, that nigga, how many times he done lost? 7 times?
He done lost more than that. Probably 13 times or something like that.
Bruh, this nigga still getting paid. That shit don't matter at all.
He getting bigger bucks than he's ever gotten right
Yeah.
now. But you just all you have to do is give yourself a household name, be a little bit controversial out there, and then also people gonna find the love in that, bro. They're gonna be like, I like this dude. He's himself. He's in his original self, and go out there and start some people. Just clean they shit up, and then you're gonna get paid, bro. Like
Just like the Diaz
Millions.
brothers, they be getting their ass beat too. But
Yeah.
them niggas fighting every card.
yeah, yeah.
Every card them niggas
People
on that
love
bitch.
Nate, bro, and Nate. I mean, he just won his last fight, but he was fighting a vet too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. People just love that shit, bro. That's why I love MMA, bro. And I ain't gonna lie. Even though Izzy's 0-3, they're gonna have that title rematch. The worst part about this shit though is they have the title rematch. Let's just say Izzy wins, right? Okay, they have the title rematch. Izzy wins. He's gonna have to fight him again
Yeah,
because Buddy's gonna have to get his rematch.
correct.
So unless Izzy wins twice in a row, then he's gonna see Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Now let's just say Izzy loses. You've lost 4 times to this guy. You're not getting another title shot for a long fucking time. So there's a lot riding on him winning twice in a row. You know what I'm saying? So like you lose to somebody 4 times, it's like, all right, let's just let everybody else get their shot. And then you're gonna have to fight all these other killers in the top 5 for a while. It's the worst situation you could be in.
Yeah.
You gotta beat this guy who's fucking
Undefeated against you.
twice in a row, or you lose to him, and now you just have to fight in the top 5 all these other killers for like the next year or two because they're not going to give you another title shot for a long time. It don't matter how many times you win. These guys might fight 6 times by the time both their careers are done. You know what I'm saying? It's just wild.
Yeah, and you already know he want that title back, so
Yeah, of
he
course.
got to do his thing.
Yeah.
What you predicting though? What you think gonna happen in the rematch?
I think Izzy has to be smart enough. You can't, because it's been a while since they fought. But I think he's got to be smart enough to know, all right, he's the comeback kid. 5th round, stay the fuck away from him.
Just dance around.
Now, if I would have got, like, Izzy got stunned with a left hook and he kind of, like, froze up on the fence, At that moment, I'm running. I don't care how I feel. I'm running.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm staying alive these last 2 minutes of this fight. I don't care what I got to do. He's going to punch himself out eventually. He's going to get tired. You know what I'm saying? But trying to stick in there and bob and weave and shit, he's still catching you? No. Get the fuck out of there. You could have won that fight. I don't care what people just say, oh, he almost got knocked out of the field. You still won the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you were dominating him. Some people had him 4 rounds. Other people had him up 3 rounds to 1. Like, he was dominating that fight. Wrestling, we ain't never seen Izzy fight like that. Nigga was wrestling, piecing him up, everything. Then in the 5th round, buddy comes back, knocks you out, just like he did in the kickboxing fights.
Yeah.
And that's the worst part about it to me. It's 'cause like now you made this road even harder for yourself by not finishing. You know what I'm saying?
But like we were just talking about with boxing, losses happen.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely have.
It's gonna turn him into a beast. But I don't know why the fuck he had brass knuckles though.
Yeah, he got that shit.
We're
for
gonna have to
those.
figure that one out. That was a weird one.
Yeah, he got that shit for those.
Nigga, you already got goddamn the hands of the gods. And now you got brass knuckles. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, sports is what keep us going, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love this time of the year. I don't watch basketball this time of the year. I'm gonna be honest with you. Thanksgiving is coming in 2 days. We ain't talk about that too. Thanksgiving is coming. I'm watching nothing but football. I don't never start watching basketball till Christmas because the playoffs be about here in football. Then Christmas, we have the all day games. And basketball just got too many fucking games. 82 games is just way too fucking much. Just like baseball.
Who you think looking good right now?
And basketball, man, everybody's fucking losing, bro. The Warriors are 6-9.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
niggas is losing, bro. The Brooklyn Nets, bro. The Brooklyn Nets. This nigga KD made a statement about them, and they basically asked him about what's going on, blah blah blah, and he told them straight up, "You see who the fuck on my team?" And I'm paraphrasing, of course, but he basically said, "You see who the fuck on my team?" I was like, "Damn, nigga, bruh, y'all only like 12 games into the season and you already shitting on your fucking team, bruh." Let me look up these niggas' records, bruh. Bro, imagine being this nigga teammate, dog, and he say some shit like that, though, bro. How would that shit make you feel?
I mean, KD ain't always been known as like the best teammate anyway.
So that shit really don't matter?
Nah.
Bro, them niggas are 7-9.
Yeah.
Yeah, them niggas are 7-9. That shit sucks, bro. Yeah, you asked me who looking good, though. Hold on, let me look at the Lakers first. And then I'm gonna tell you who looking good, bro.
I know the Lakers ain't looking good at all.
Them niggas 3-10.
I don't even get what's going on.
Yeah, the Warriors 6-9. I was right. The Warriors 6-9. Lakers 3-10. All right, this is the Eastern Conference right here. That's not Eastern Conference. Oh, this is the Western Conference. Trailblazers 10-5. They number 1 in the West. Suns 9-5. That's who I like. I like the Suns a lot. Trailblazers always find a way to drop the ball unless they get a trade. I don't know what's going on. I haven't really been watching much basketball though, so I don't even know why I'm talking about this. Nuggets 9-5. Murray came back strong. He's in injury protocol right now. Not looking good for them. Jazz 10-6, looking decent. 9-6 Pelicans. Grizzlies 9-6. The Mavericks 8-6. Luka Doncic, rookie card, just sold for the most money in history. $3.16 million for his rookie card.
You know what I think?
Hey, Blue hates Draymond Green. You hate Luka.
I don't hate Luka. I'm just like, all right, well, I don't get the hype. All right.
Stop hating on bro, though. All right, let's look at the East, though. I like the Suns, though, of course. The East, Celtics 12-3. I can see them being back in it. Bucks 11-3. I could also see them being back in it. Hawks 9-6 at 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they got old boy on the trading block.
Who? Trey?
Nah, the big light skinned nigga.
Oh,
What's his name?
I forgot who you talking about.
Hold up. I definitely can goddamn find it real quick. Hawks roster. They got that nigga on the trading block, and They trade him. I don't know what kind of team they gonna be. Murray is balling though. John Collins.
Oh, okay.
They got John Collins on the trading block. Murray is balling. That nigga averaging like 30 points, almost 30 points a game, I think. Or he is averaging 30 points a game. The Hawks looking good, bro. The Hawks looking real good, actually. Then you got the Raptors, the Pacers, the Wizards, the Knicks. All them niggas garbage. Yeah, all them niggas garbage. The East looking kind of easy, bro. Oh, the Cavs 8-6. The Cavs looking good. They got my boy on there. What's his name? Donovan Mitchell. My
He went to
nigga
the
looking
Cavs?
good. Yeah.
I know he
my
got
nigga
traded.
looking good. He fucking niggas up over there, bro. But yeah, that's who I got. Now the NFL, everybody keep asking me my NFL picks. Bro, I have no fucking idea.
It's just a little too tight this year.
Nigga, the NFL, bro, the same thing happening in the NBA is happening in the NFL.
The conference were the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Giants, and
If the playoffs was today, that whole
Roses
conference
in?
would make the playoffs.
yeah, that conference is tight. Ain't no telling who coming out that mother.
The Commanders, the Giants, the Eagles, the Cowboys. All four of them would make the playoffs if the playoffs was today. And the Bucks is finally first in the South Division, right above the Falcons by one game. I feel like the Bucks will be the team to beat the Eagles.
that turn it on in the later.
Yeah, and beat the Eagles. But Tom Brady's losing. Aaron Rodgers is losing. He just lost Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, all the legends is not looking too good right now.
Yeah, football is just in a crazy ass place, bro.
Russell Wilson look like shit.
Oh, that nigga's ass, nigga. He's
Yeah.
out of there. Right now, if I had to pick a team right now, I feel like will win it all, it would be the Chiefs. I like how the
Yeah.
Chiefs is playing.
They
They're,
look the most
distributing-
solid.
Yeah,
Or
they're
the
definitely
Bills. I
moving
would
the
say the
ball.
Bills, too.
I like the Bills too.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs is moving the ball around a lot. My picks would be the Chiefs or the Bills. I'm not picking nobody on this side. Like, I don't trust the Eagles. They just picked up Sue, but this nigga Sue is 35 years old, 34 years old. I don't know why niggas is going crazy over that pickup. Bro, niggas in the cigar shop yesterday was talking about how, yep, they making their playoff run. That last loss showed them that they needed the goddamn woo-woo-woo. They making their run now. Like, no, bro. No, bro.
If you ain't get Aaron Donald, you ain't.
Yeah.
You ain't really did shit.
Yeah, you ain't get Aaron Donald, bro.
Yeah.
Relax, bro. Them niggas acting like they got Aaron Donald. Like,
Yeah.
okay, your defense got better, but okay, so what, nigga? Relax, bro. But yeah, that's my pick. Chiefs. I like the Bills too, but my pick is the Chiefs, bro. And I think the Bucks can definitely beat the Eagles because I think the Eagles is very flawed. Offense look good, but they passing too much. They got to run a little bit more because Sanders, he's
He's not
He's
a,
one of
he's
the
not
lead
a every,
rushing.
He's not an every down back though.
He's not, but he's one of the league's leading rushers, and it's like they're not running as much as they should, bro. What they were supposed to do that last game that they lost, they were supposed to jam the ball down them niggas' throat, bro.
Yeah, but Miles Sanders, trust me, I've had that guy on my fantasy team. He's very brittle. He's not an every down back.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So like he's one of them ones where he's a multi-tool back. Like he can catch out of the backfield. He can do a lot.
I was watching that Thursday night game, and they run my nigga King Henry too much too, bro. I'd be
Oh,
scared
yeah.
of him every play, bro.
Yeah.
They running that nigga too much.
Yeah, they run him like a battering ram.
Bro, my nigga had 2 completed passes too. One for a touchdown.
Yeah.
My nigga King Henry is that nigga, bro. Probably one of my favorite running backs of all times. But yeah, anything else we got, man? We've been on that sports shit, goddamn, for a minute. I think we talk about sports the whole. I started out talking about fantasy football. If I don't edit that shit out,
I ain't really have much.
then you got me discouraged about talking about Young and May. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should delete that shit. Talking about how I hit Young and May and shit. That shit crazy. But yeah, that's all we got, man. Appreciate y'all for listening. And we out.
All right.